What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Sip Off, where we have drinks and we talk all things basketball. We have a little bit of a special edition show for you guys this week since it's Christmas. We're just hanging out, talking about whatever you want to talk about. So hop in the comments and we will talk about that. But first, let me go ahead and get my co hosts on. We have Anthony James Brown in the house. What's up, Anthony?
What's up, poppin', everybody?
Oh, okay. How's your week been?
Yeah, I've been cool, man. Just vibing the Ritz Carlton, man. Having a good one, man. Trying to stay blessed and faithful, normal
That's
stuff.
what's up. All right, I'm going to bring on our other co-host. We've got Jahan Phillips,
What up,
Lahanzo
though?
Ball.
What up, though?
What's going on? Show everybody the jacket.
Yeah,
You got to show them the drip. Show them the drip.
try to
real
bring
quick.
it back to the
Something,
'90s
something
out
slight,
here.
Love
y'all know what
it.
I'm saying? Something slight. It ain't nothing.
But he
That's
looked like an extra Jodeci member.
Something slight.
Forever, my lady.
It just
It's
cool
like
out.
a
the
dream.
hat
How was
tipped
y'all
a
week?
little bit, and
How was y'all week? How was y'all week?
it was really
Cool.
good. I had a really good week. It's been busy, but looking forward to having a day off for Christmas.
Okay.
Yes,
You
sir.
gotta go in Monday.
Yeah, no, the only day I have off is Christmas. So.
Oh God.
The grind don't stop over here,
I
bro.
don't
We
stop.
we all we do is
Don't stop.
grind, man.
Well, the WNBA season is coming up, and I am
And it's
trying to
about to turn
travel
up.
and hit several different games. So right now, I'm working
I
Yeah,
see you, player. I see
for
definitely,
you.
sure.
definitely.
All
Back it
right,
up.
guys, we're gonna go ahead and bring our guests on. We have Will Vogel joining us. What's up, Will?
What's up, Megan? What's up, Jahan? What's
What
up,
up,
Anthony?
man?
Long time no see.
Glad to
Will
have
Long
you
getting
back
jiggy
on.
with it, Vogel. What's up with you, G?
time, my G.
Not much, man. Just living life, watch my Hornets play ball.
Our
Um,
Hornets. Our Hornets.
no, you're not allowed to claim them. Will, are y'all playing right now?
He said,
Playing.
she said you're not allowed
Not
to claim them.
until
Ignore Jahan. I'm about to mute him.
30 minutes. We play the Nuggets,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
so it's a late tip off tonight.
That's right. We.
We shut up, fool. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our next guest in. We have Cool McCain joining us. What's up, Cool?
Cool.
What up? What up? What up?
Fresh, cool,
What's
young
up, cool?
McCain.
What's up? He brought the do rag out.
Nah, I got the joint on the back.
Oh,
You
you
know what
got
I'm
it on
saying? I got the
backwards.
backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, doing a little. You know
No,
what
no,
I'm
no. You got
saying?
to do it in the front. I want one of those blue ones so I can pair it with one of my cowboy shirts.
Yeah, but you got on the cowboy shirt, so it's perfect to have it on backwards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's such
Yeah.
a hater.
Facts.
Because you a Philly fan, I'm cool with it. But I wanted to say that you did a really good job on Sports Arena last night. I was really glad you were able to join us, and I thought you added a whole lot to the conversation.
Oh, I didn't get to add 1/3 of what I really wanted
Oh,
to
I
add.
know.
but It's all good. Yeah, it's all
on
good.
on the sip
Hey,
off, we're
cool. Look
like,
like he should be on NBA Street right now. He want to hit a brother with a super crossover.
You know what I'm saying? And Ant looked like he should be on the old NBA games from back in the '80s, like with Tecmo Bowl.
Coffee
When you
black.
hit the little power button, he just jumped straight up and just dropped the ball in the hoop.
a mess.
What y'all sipping on, bruh?
Right, that's what I was just about to say. Is everybody sipping tonight, or I think the two on the bottom are not. What's everybody else drinking?
Usually I don't do this, but
Got that
I'm
that
stepping
ginger
out.
ale.
Okay, it's not water this time.
I'm over here doing these Bud Lights, man. Something slight.
Bud
Yeah.
Light.
I'll probably be
Vibes.
next show. I'll be drinking something.
Okay, no problem. Well, it looks like I'm the drinker this week. Henny hen.
Henny.
I'm surprised.
Hen.
I'm surprised J.R. Smith, in his free time with golf, hasn't released a Hennessy line.
Right, but hey,
Hey,
you know
give him
what? I
time.
really like that you brought him up. There's
He
been
got
a
a
lot.
4.0.
Yeah, he's got a 4.0 and he's going to an HBCU. And what is it, Jackson? What is it, North Jackson?
A&T, shawty. A&T.
A&T.
North
A&T.
Carolina.
Oh, you're right.
A&T.
You're right.
Stomp the
Okay.
yard, shorty.
A&T, shawty.
All about them
Yes.
Aggies, baby.
Hey
No, that's
man,
what's up.
whatever he
And
gonna do, he
happy
gonna
for
do it for
him
Little
that
Saint.
he can, think past, his time in the league and what was he going to do
Sam.
after that. And I posted an interview to the group where he talked about how much it meant to him to be at an HBCU and then to get a 4.0 and just how much that really meant to him. And I thought that was just super dope. Like, because life goes on after basketball, you know, you play until a certain time and life goes on. And I think he's maximizing that. Whereas we see his counterpart, his friend, and Tristan Thompson, who's still in the league but should be out of the league. Cheers.
Hey, you know what?
No,
you know
it's
what
funny.
Tristan out here doing?
It's funny because I was at the Hornets game heckling Tristan Thompson, calling him Tristan Kardashian.
Not bad.
You a cold-blooded dude.
How about this, Will? Last time I helped with a player, it was Landry Shamet. I yelled out trade Shamet, and like 3 months later, he was gone.
Oh,
Hey,
hit your threes, bud. Trade Shamet. Shamet that went from the Nets to where he played for now, Oklahoma, something like that.
I don't even remember where he
I don't
is.
know where he at. Let me look up real quick.
yeah, no, he's not. He's not there.
Yeah,
Where
he's
is
somewhere
he at?
like one
Is it
time he was in
Phoenix?
Brooklyn.
Is it Phoenix?
Yeah, he was in Brooklyn.
I think he is
He
in
might be
Phoenix.
with
He
Phoenix.
was in
might
Brooklyn,
be
but I think
Phoenix.
he's in Phoenix now, actually.
5 seconds, I'm gonna tell you. 5 seconds, I'm gonna tell you.
No problem.
Phoenix.
Okay, well,
You got to
I
make
thought
it Phoenix.
I thought so.
He's
You
the
know, that's
bum.
why I'm the queen of hoop.
you
Look
go.
at you trying to don't
There you
don't
go.
be showing out in front of company.
It's not showing out when it's just knowledge. So first off, you know, this week we saw just such a strange occurrence of not just in basketball, but in the NFL, in Premier League, and all these other leagues that we watch. COVID has just really kind of come back with a vengeance at this point in time, which I don't think any of us are surprised. It's flu season, so obviously it's going to be an issue with COVID as well.
Sure.
25% of the NBA is out right now with either in protocols or they have they're positive. So we've seen a ton of G League players get pulled up. Who's your favorite signing that has hit the 10-day contract?
Who should we start with? That's the question.
Well, who stuck out whenever Will you start? Who whenever you saw the news and somebody got signed, who was your favorite one so far?
I know he's old as dirt for NBA standard, but ISO Joe coming back.
Right.
ISO Joe, because I remember as a kid him being on the Hawks, on those good, decent Hawks teams with Josh Smith and others. So I've always had a liking towards Joe Johnson. So Joe
Same.
Johnson's my pick.
And who did he sign with?
Boston. And he only had 2 points yesterday, but he got a really big ovation in TD Garden.
Very cool. I know I saw something that he posted where that like on this day recently a certain amount of years ago was when he made his premiere and he played against Michael Jordan and just that story with that. So cool to see him come back. Interesting look. Cool.
He should have been on somebody's team.
You said what?
He should have been on somebody's team years ago.
I mean, he's 40 years old. If you would have said 4 or 5 years ago, I would have said, yeah, he probably still had some viability.
I would say after the year he won MVP for the Big Three, he should have came back to the league that year.
And that was what, three seasons ago? It was before
I think
COVID,
3
right?
seasons ago. He actually won MVP, I believe, right before Kobe died.
I think so. That sounds right.
I had to do the flip, Megan. I had to do the flip.
Hey,
I do like that.
I like it.
cool.
I like
No cap, bro. No cap, bro. Everybody put their request in. I need mine.
Man, that dark blue is crispy. I like it.
Okay, sir.
But I got a big old head.
sir.
What size is our head?
And cool.
I need a carousel
I'm one of the only people
hat.
on the
I
show
need
that's
a
watched the
sit-off
show
hat.
more
I
than
need
once.
all the shows I'm on's hat.
Yeah.
So let me get my hat, sir. I don't watch it. I don't stream it.
I got y'all.
Can
I
you
don't
make it
stream
a
it from-
snapback so I can adjust it? My
Get the snap.
Hey, cool. I don't
Get the
watch
snap.
it from Facebook.
And you can put the ponytail
the
through it.
Facebook link. Okay? I click the Facebook link. I actually type y'all name in and watch y'all show. Okay.
That's what's up.
I
That's what's up.
need
You
my-
to be going to
I need my
YouTube, though,
hat.
bro.
I
I
type it
enjoy
in
watching your
YouTube.
show because y'all are so interactive with the comments. That's one show that, like, definitely, if you comment, y'all are going to address it, and y'all are going to talk about it, and I think that's really
Yes, sir.
I've
That's what
been
we do.
so busy.
Well,
I need to watch
Well,
your
Cool's
show.
gonna
Cool.
talk about it. He's gonna
Yeah,
talk
for sure.
about it, but I can't remember Buddy's name, but he gotta stop being so
Steven.
aggressive.
Steven. He got to be
So
so
cool.
what?
Who is your big signing? I'm interested
Oh,
in hearing
mine.
these guys.
Mine is that guy.
You
Who?
better not say it.
Lance.
Lance. Oh, no, that's so cool. I was like, when they announced Lance Stevenson was coming
Yeah,
back
bro.
for ATL, I was like, man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah.
And
Nope.
then he was in the
Hey.
A. I was like, all right.
I'm gonna let you get yours off right quick. Go ahead and get what's your likes about that signing?
What's the lights? Cause it's Lance Stevenson, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The antics?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
the antics.
You didn't expect him to get in the game and score like 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, right? You know, you expect a few antics.
Nah.
You expect him to be
But
Lance
but he's
Stevenson.
a
We know who
natural
that is.
What's his nickname on the streets?
You tell me.
Born Ready.
There you go.
Oh,
I believe it's Born Ready.
You know
what I'm
why?
saying? So
Because if you're born ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
that
True.
part.
I know that's right. I know
Jahan,
that's
let me
right.
get mine on first, bro.
Go ahead. DP.
Mine is a player from back in my 2K days, back when people wanted to pick players, to try to dust somebody on the street ball court on 2K. I would always pick Ersan Ilyasova.
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't know he
Ilyasova
was
is a hole.
back.
He signed
Who
with
was
the
he
Bulls,
with?
bro. He's
Signed
with
with
the
the
Bulls.
Bulls. Okay.
And the
So
Bulls
that's
really cool.
a
like
3 point
people. So
specialist right there. Like, sign me up for Ersan any day of the week.
okay.
He gonna shoot
He's a
till he get about
he's a good role
like,
player.
like
He could help them.
he's no Landry Shamet, I'll tell you that much.
You ain't gonna ask him to get him traded.
Nah, never.
That's a good
Jahan,
one, bro. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Johan, who's your big signing that you liked?
I had a couple. Two of them been said already. ISO Joe, definitely. He's still a bucket.
Yes.
Lance antics, man. I
that's the
find
thing.
Lance hilarious.
Same. No, I
what's happening?
same.
Even when he's playing
Lance-
serious, he's funny.
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
what? You know
Lance
what Lance
definitely-
reminds me of? He reminds me of Gilbert Arenas before social media.
Man, Lance reminds me of what's J.R. Smith with the untying people's shoes at the free throw line. Like,
True.
bro, untie your shoes.
I definitely
Right.
wanted to shout out my Tar Heel, Theo Pinson, getting his
Theo.
contract. And
Okay.
Georgetown Mac got signed this week
That's
too.
what's up.
Jahan, I like the
Theo-
setting. The
what did Theo
background
do,
looks
Jahan?
lovely.
What did Theo get signed to, Jahan?
Who beeping?
Who
That's
got a
me.
beeper? Is this 1995?
That's not a beeper. It's not a beeper.
We burning the house down. Pop.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
bro.
Hey, I thought y'all was gonna blame it on me. I was about to say, man, like, I ain't got no beef.
That's why I'm gonna go ahead and say it's B because I already know they're gonna put it on air. You know what I'm saying? On Hollywood.
So also this week, while y'all brought up the Bulls, we saw Alex Caruso had a bit of a foot injury. It looked like we didn't know how serious it was going to be. He didn't return to that game, but today they announced that it'll only be 7 to 10 days until we see him. So happy to hear about that with Alex Caruso. I'm a big fan of Caruso. I know, they've got that legend saying he's the GOAT over there at the Bulls, but and it's just a joke. But I really enjoy him. I think he's definitely somebody that is defensively strong. He comes with the blocks. He comes with the steals. And Chicago definitely needs that aspect because they have the shooting down. Defense is what they need. And so Alex Caruso being able to be there is going to be major, and their ability to stay in the top 5 in the East, which we've seen this season. The East is so competitive. So what are y'all's thoughts right now on the rankings?
I think
Hey,
Zach
can I-
Levine's also coming back today too.
Yeah,
Today also.
Will, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I don't want to move too fast. Just hold that.
Hey, did
thought
y'all
for
see?
1
Did y'all
second.
see
I know
what
I'm calling
Tyler
you
put?
But yeah, I was about to speak on that. Tyler,
Oh, go ahead.
Where you at, bro? Where you at, bro?
Oh, he's traveling. He's
traveling, so he can't do it. He traveling.
Okay, so who we just bring up? I just brought up Ersan Ilyasova for him, right? So Tyler, you just signed another guy from the Lakers. His name is Mac McClung to a 10
I
day.
remember him.
Georgetown Mac.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but-
you got you just signed him, right?
He's a shooter. Yeah, he's a shooter.
What do we think the Bulls are really about to do with these plays that they're making right now?
Okay, but they're 19.
They gotta
and
get
10.
bodies.
They're 19 and 10 right now, and they just got to get through this 10-day period. You know.
Yeah, they need bodies.
And
They
But
were
CJ
one of
Miles
thing.
got signed too.
them and the Nets. So the top
that's a
two
good
teams in the East are
Yeah,
who
that's a
has
good one.
been affected with COVID so much. Like we saw the Nets with at least 10 players out. We saw the Bulls with 9 players out. So right now their lineups are crazy. And oh, hold on, Sam said we got James. Merry Christmas, James.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
James.
Christmas, brother.
Man,
Oh, okay, Riff Raff's cousin. She said,
Hey, so did the Lakers actually sign Isaiah Thomas?
Yep.
they
Yep.
did.
To the 10 day. He got
And
10
then,
days.
okay, so he had one good game back against the
first one, yeah.
Timberwolves, and then the next game was awful. So I was hyping up the comeback, but I guess it's not much of a comeback.
How does his hip look?
He moving
I
good.
ain't watch. I
saw the game. I saw all 3 of the ones that he played in. He's
Mhm.
moving good. The shots just are not falling, but he is
Okay.
moving good.
Okay.
So he doesn't look like he has anything still bothering from the hip. So it's just
So
I think it's just a matter of
before-
getting ready to play in the NBA again.
So before
Okay.
this signing with the Lakers, was he in the G League? What was he doing?
He was in the
in the
Lakers
G
G
League.
League. He had like a
Yeah.
40-some point game, and that's when they called him up.
Darian, we are actually talking about IT. We're not talking about Kemba at the moment.
That's a whole nother subject.
Hey, John.
she said-
John,
She said Mac McClung is riff raff.
Should we bring it
That's
back?
for real?
No, he
For real?
is. He is.
I didn't know that.
She
Yeah, I
loves
ain't know
Riff
that.
Raff.
Okay,
Yeah, I
Sam.
know
Been going in
I
my
ain't know that.
Jordans.
Okay, Sam.
So
No,
in
no,
my
sport.
Jordans.
Shout out.
Okay, Sam.
She said, "Oh, we hit a topic that she knew."
Go
Hey,
ahead.
that's what's up.
Jordan.
That's a
Drop
random
his knowledge.
fact. You should not know about riff raff like that.
Mike Jones, that's who.
Mike
that
Jones.
part. Mike
You
Jones.
know,
Or like we used to say,
330.
or like we used to say back in the NBA, Mike James. Remember Mike James?
Yeah.
Mike James. Yeah.
Hey,
Every time he made a bucket,
snapping.
Mike James.
8004.
All right,
Yeah,
hey,
time
Will,
back.
go ahead and with your thought. I hope you didn't forget it because I cut you off. But go ahead and finish that
Will,
thought.
you talking about Will?
Yeah.
Who was it? Who was that? Oh, Zach LaVine coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's big.
Yeah, and majority of so the NBA is a little bit different than the NFL. Like majority of the players are vaccinated. I want to shout out to the WNBA because by the All-Star break, what was it? It was in July of this past year. They were 99% vaccinated at that point. So I want to say at this point, they're probably 100% vaccinated. So those players that are vaccinated were able to actually come back before the 10-day to 14-day protocol. If you're vaccinated, usually after 6 to 7 days, and you have 2 negative tests, you're able to come back. Go ahead, Will.
Sorry, I think I heard Adrian Wojnarowski say something like the players' union in the NBA front office, like Adam Silver and those guys are thinking about talking to them, having a meeting about if you're vaccinated, is there a way you can come back sooner than the 10 to 14 day
Right.
period? So I don't know what the advances on those talks are, but supposedly they're having those talks soon.
I feel like what I read about it was that you have to have the 2 negative tests and then go from there. So if you are vaccinated, hopefully it's not as bad as your symptoms aren't as bad as when you are unvaccinated, and then you're able to return sooner than that. We did see the commissioner come out this week talking about that they would not shut down this season. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
Love it. Keep it
Okay.
going. Keep
Yeah,
it
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it either.
My bad, Jahan.
No, you good. I was just saying keep it going.
I think you have to play on. It's a part of life now, unfortunately, but play on.
Yeah, you don't really have that opportunity where you could do the bubble or anything again. So you're gonna have to play through it. But I think you need to change the what's needed to come back and be vaccinated. So instead of having 2, why not just have to have one positive test, test where you're not positive if you're vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? That can cut down the amount of time.
I gotta say, working in
that's what the NFL's doing now.
I mean, I get that, but I gotta say, working in the medical field, I still agree that I think you should have 2 negative tests. It should be within a 48-hour period, because just like pregnancy tests, you can put out a false positive, you can put out a false negative. Those things do happen. So I think you should wait another 24 hours after you take the test, take another one. Then if you're cleared, if you're good, you're negative after that, I think you should be able to come back.
Yeah.
But so you could do the rapid test and then still send the test in for the 2 days. Then you can confirm if it's correct or not. You see what I'm saying? So it's still only one test. But you can do like the test, you get your rapid results, then you send it off, and it takes like a day or two for you to get the results back. So if they both say,
but it's still,
negative,
it's still a 2-day
go
period. You know what I mean? Like it's still a 2-day period.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be 2 days. I mean, you can't do it faster than that. But the 2 tests can take like 4 days. So that's why I was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? To cut down a little bit.
That's the homie. Hold on. That's the homie, Anthony. Shrimpy Shrimp. That is a friend of mine. He's from Texas. He's a that is.
I'm asleep.
Well,
That's
and then
hilarious.
we saw the commissioner talking about allowing people, and this has not gone through. This is just a conversation, but allowing people to play that are asymptomatic but still being positive to be able to play. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
I don't know if I like it.
I don't
Nah, that's not a good idea. Yeah,
it's extremely dangerous to me, in my opinion.
It really is.
You know,
it's very reckless.
Yeah, I don't want to, I don't want to be the Karen, like, and just put a squash on everything. But I feel like that's super dangerous right there.
Karen Price.
Shut the
KP.
Not Kristaps.
I hope you saw that GIF that I
other
send all the time
KP.
with Dave Chappelle when he's at the president's podium.
Oh snap! This is the funniest thing that's happened to me all. This is hilarious. I love it. This is funny.
What are you even doing?
He's laughing
Bro.
at my friend.
Bro said this much.
So
That's
what-
it. That's all you got
what
for
has
you.
been
You right
going
left
on?
field.
A mess. What has been going on with y'all's teams? Your individual teams. We got
Jahan
we got,
doesn't.
we got
have
a
an
Hornet. We got
individual
one
team.
Hornets fan representative over here.
My
And his
Hornets. My Hornets.
Damn.
My
No,
Hornets.
and he don't have the
Damn,
hat
son.
on.
Oh,
Damn, son, where'd they find this one at?
Been a Hornets fan.
Right. Okay. So Will, talk to us about your Hornets. What's going on with them?
Well, LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Jalen McDaniels, Mason Plumlee, and were all in protocols a few weeks ago. I think they're all out of it, if I'm not wrong, or almost all out of it. LaMelo Ball had a huge game after he was out. I think the only guy now for the Hornets that's in protocols is Cody Martin. So we're doing a lot better.
Okay. Yeah, and I know you guys saw some struggles. You guys actually had your COVID outbreak a little bit before everybody else. So at this time, you're on the upside of it. So glad to see Terry Rozier back. That's my favorite Hornet over there. Jahan doesn't like him. Jahan doesn't like him.
We overpaid for Terry Rozier.
Shut
But
up.
He's balling out, man. He's balling out.
Yeah, exactly. You secure the bag when that person plays as hard as he does for you, you pay him. That's one of the only decisions that Michael Jordan has done.
Graham for cheaper.
You said what?
We could have kept Malik Monk over Devontae Graham for cheaper. I'm just saying, like 97.
I love Devontae. I agree, but dude,
But
Terry's awesome.
We talking about Terry Rozier.
Yeah. So what? I mean, he's expendable.
Oh, you disrespectful, dog.
I can't see
The only thing wrong with our team, Jahan, is the big man position. I don't want
Terry
TJ
is
Washington
not
to be
replaceable.
a
Look at Eric,
center,
though.
bro. I don't
Terry,
like
Terry
Plumlee.
is replaceable.
That's a good point, Eric.
So we
makes.
got
Terry is
Eric
hold
makes.
on. First off.
You should have been over here on our level, bro. Come on.
He's not better than
man.
LaMelo.
We want you over
Not
here.
better than LaMelo Ball. He's not better than Gordon Hayward. He's
He
not
is better than
Miles.
Gordon Hayward. You know
Yeah,
why
'cause
he's
he can
better
at
than
least
Gordon Hayward? Is
play.
because he's
Where
always
Hayward
he's
doesn't
always
play.
on the court.
Miles Bridges. At best, he's
Eric,
our fourth option, and we paying him $97
come on
million.
the show,
Okay, but
have a
hold on.
drink, bro.
Let's address what Eric said. He said the media is required to be fully vaccinated. We know this for a fact, and have a booster, but the players still have a choice. I mean,
Point.
I don't know. I don't necessarily know how to address that.
But you
one.
also know, Eric, that the players' contracts are guaranteed. So that's where their choice comes in. They're part of the union.
Oh my
Not even my guy. Not even my guy. I'm just
Jodeci, it's not even rap. He's on that R&B.
Mhm.
You know, he got to have 5 of the dudes that look like him. They all singing, dancing.
And the producer got to come in the video and dance too.
Producer all in the video.
Want to dance and
E,
stuff.
come on, homie.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, come
Greasy
on,
Greasy.
bro.
Don't act
some.
like
Come on,
that.
man.
Don't act like Jodeci ain't that mob though.
No. I love Jodeci.
Come on,
I'm just
man.
saying. You bring him the vibe
Hey,
right
they only the mob when
Okay,
they
so
come with
I
their black
covered
leather boots.
my team already.
Charlotte, North Carolina, stand up.
Yes, sir.
Jodeci from Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's go.
Okay, so cool. Talk to me about the Nuggets, and then if you want to talk about the Bucks a little bit, talk to me about what they got going on right now.
All right, so the Nuggets, man.
We get to
We already
talk
know
about
what it is.
teams?
I do because I have my actual team, the team I represent.
don't act brand
We go through
new
this with
out
you.
here, and
We go through this every week with you, Hollywood.
every week
So
you
just
say
relax.
the same thing.
Breathe in,
Copy Hollywood.
relax. You know what I'm saying? Just breathe in, relax, Hollywood.
Enjoyed the
all
show,
good.
Anthony.
Yeah, just to not pay attention and talk about his Clippers for 5 seconds.
That's funny.
But Denver, man, they're playing better. Jokic is taking a different role. He's being more vocal with the team. I think some of the young guys are stepping up. They can't do it consistently, but they do have their nights. Campazzo has been very integral in changing how he's played for us, being more aggressive as a scorer, getting nice passes to people, being a leader as well. So we have some guys that are stepping up, and then the other guys are doing what they need to do. You know, you got Jeff Green doing his thing some nights. You know, you got Bones Highland playing well some nights. You got other guys just, you know, that 5, 10, 15 points. And somebody me and you talked about multiple times, Megan, Aaron Gordon.
right.
He's getting it. He's putting up 25 plus a
You know
game.
what? And I
you know,
want
and
to
you need that.
say this
You
about
have to
Aaron
have that.
Gordon. I want to say this about Aaron Gordon. Ever since he let the braids out, he been
Yeah, he
balling.
been balling.
Like he been
Yeah.
balling. Like he just come
Just
out
go
with
old
the
school 70 Dr. J and keep it moving.
Hey,
Yes,
you said-
yes, I
you
love
said-
it.
You say
He
he
been
let the
balling out
braids
there.
out like he had too much tension on the scalp.
Maybe, man. Maybe, bro.
So he's no, y'all really. If you
Maybe,
don't get
bro.
your hair braided, you really do not understand how much that hurts sometimes.
It do be. I've had it
His
braided
hair
before.
is
It do be.
poofy though.
When you let it
I
out,
got
you be like,
braid.
okay, I'm that
Yeah,
person.
you feel like a different man.
Yes.
I know about it. I got braids under this here situation.
So the Nuggets are up to 7th in the West. We've been about anywhere between 10 and 3 before the injuries hit. So, we still in the playoffs. At this point, you're just trying to get there. Jamal Murray has started back doing basketball activities.
Okay.
So, he's at
love
least
hearing
doing that. So
Love hearing that.
somewhere in the future, probably the far future, you know what I'm saying? Probably after the All-Star break, hopefully he'll be ready to get back. And, that's definitely needed. With also missing MPJ.
We thinking like 7
And
to
PJ
8.
Dozier.
You know
I'm
what I
thinking
didn't
so, yeah.
mention when we was talking about stuff earlier? The
What?
biggest
What did you
news
mention?
of this week: Kyrie Irving is back.
Oh, okay. You're right. Okay, so
we
that's
didn't,
part of
we
the-
didn't
that's
talk
part of
about
the
the
COVID
biggest
stuff.
news of the week.
But I don't think he's cleared for the Christmas game.
Yeah. Because remember, he's in the protocols too.
Him and
Oh,
Katie.
okay. He came back for
Hey,
1 day,
in-
did not play.
in the
and
shrimp.
then
Harden
put
got
in.
cleared. Harden got cleared
Endless
today.
shrimp, bro. Put some sauce in your game, endless shrimp, okay? Put some sweet and sour on your game, man. You'll be okay.
Yeah, I don't do my friend crazy. He is very nice.
Nah, I rock with it. Thanks for tuning in, bro.
Kyrie Irving, Tyler Ingram's favorite player, Kyrie Irving.
Kryrie, he calls him Kryrie. As we
Y'all
know.
can get up off
Kyrie
y'all can get off
swerve.
Kyrie too. Y'all gonna put some respect on
Why?
Kyrie name,
Why?
bro.
Why?
Because
Why
he's
are
a
we
know
hooper.
why.
He's a natural born hooper.
We ain't
Yeah,
talking about his
he-
hooping skills. Have we mentioned his hooping skills at all?
He's a hoop.
We talking about the fact that he hasn't played one game this season. That's what we talking
Okay.
Hey, man.
Yeah, all the
He's-
negatives
he's
about
going-
Kyrie aren't about him playing basketball.
He
about.
said
Okay,
penis
and
cancer.
James hit us with a
He
Dom,
ain't got no
Trick
negatives.
Dom quote. That's what he calls
He ain't
Kyrie.
got no negatives.
Y'all better get above
Yo, you think I
Kyrie,
can take
bro.
out these headphones, or would there be feedback?
Take him off and see. It's fine. Then we'll see.
I don't hear no feedback on you.
We ain't took
He
him
wants
off
to
yet.
take his headphones out.
Anyhow.
You good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
you're
you
good.
good, bro.
Yeah, you good. We solid.
Okay, so Kyrie
that was the
came
biggest
back.
news this week, though.
He came back. The Nets are going to allow him to come back, and he's only going to play. He's going to be part-time, so obviously he's not going to play in the games at home. Hold on. Oh, Eric's going to come.
Eric said he
gonna
got
come
his
in.
drink.
Okay, I
You
got it.
got your drink, bro?
He coming on right now?
Yeah, I'm about to send
Tap
him the
in,
link. Hold
Eric.
on.
Let's go, Big E.
Tap in.
Definitely. He bringing the Hennessy.
And while he's sliding in real quick, Milwaukee, they starting to get dudes back. Milwaukee was hit pretty hard with COVID as well.
Okay.
They had at one point up to 7 people that were good Lord, what the world? They had up to 7 people. So now they're starting to get back. Won a game last night. Giannis is not back yet, but Chris Middleton is back. So if you can get at least one of those two, you stand a pretty good chance of winning. They got a good solid win last night. Slid back up to the number 3 spot in the East. So we'll see how things go from there. But they're starting to get some of those guys back in the important pieces. You got to have those guys.
Absolutely.
Gotta have
And
My,
And before we
my
slide
dog
over to the next
Jahan
one-
man in the cut, bro. He just vibing, bro.
hold on, Anthony. Before
Jahan is a
before we
whole
before we
vibe
jump
right
into
now,
all
bro.
that,
I gotta
I want to
catch that
introduce
vibe right quick,
my
man. Put a
mentor
pillow
Eric
behind
Wilson
my
is in
back.
the building.
Eric,
Swaggy E.
What up,
Hey,
y'all? Hey,
what up,
Big
Eric?
You a whole
E.
vibe right
happy
now.
holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas. I appreciate
Happy
y'all
holidays,
letting me.
Eric.
Go Eagles.
Hey,
This,
hey,
this,
since
hey,
my boy on, man. Hey, can I say this right quick, man? Since my boy on, man, I want to say RIP to my boy Alex Fleming, man. We miss you, bro. Like we happy holidays to you and your family. Eric, thank you for joining us, bro. It's very much. I really do feel like
hey,
it's a
I've been
privilege, bro.
watching y'all show for a minute. I keep telling Megan I need to come on here and get my drink on because on the other shows that I be doing, I gotta remain professional and
right,
stuff.
Yeah,
right.
I gotta,
Same.
but this, it's like, okay, we can get down now. Hey, Megan,
Yeah,
toast to you.
Hey, oh,
Yeah.
cheers.
You ever watch Drink
let's have fun.
You ever watch
That's
Drink
what's
Let's
up.
have fun, y'all.
Yes.
You ever watch Drink Champs?
Yeah.
I like Dre Champs.
Yeah, I inspired to be like them.
Hey, Nori got it going on, man, but that go for like 5 hours. I'm like, damn, I can't watch this. I gotta break it up, man. I can't watch
Yeah,
the
you
whole
have to watch like part on Monday, part on Wednesday, and the rest on Friday. You know what I'm saying?
Man. But that's a great podcast they got going over there, man.
It is.
It is.
And
Yes,
Will,
indeed.
cheers to you, brother. I appreciate all the times you be dropping knowledge on us on all of our shows, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Definitely.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Big
we
Will.
were talking about COVID and how it has affected the league. What are your thoughts on that? We've heard what the commissioner had to say this week about not stopping this season. And then, okay, so you're a Sixers fan. How has COVID affected them and what they have going on?
So listen, when it comes to COVID, as I have always said, and I will even say here, whatever side of the fence you on, good for you. You do you, boo-boo, because I'm not that one. Okay. I do what I have to do to protect myself and my family. Okay. And I'll tell y'all right now, I tell everybody, I don't care. I am fully vaccinated and I am getting my booster shot next week because the NBA sent out an email to all media stating that if you want to be in the locker room, if you want to be in our arenas, then this is what you have to do.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, do I want to do it? No. But if I got to keep it grinding and keep it hustling and keep it moving, then this is what I have to do. Now, with regard to the Sixers, listen, I got one thing to say. Is Ben Simmons still on our team?
Yes.
Okay, then I have nothing to say about the Philadelphia 76ers. Absolutely nothing. Let me be very clear. Until Ben Simmons is no longer a part of the Philadelphia 76ers, I have nothing good to say about that team. I don't care what we do.
They
Because-
doing that thing without him. I mean, with him.
Yeah, Embiid balling.
Hey, Hey, y'all got the whole Doc Rivers treatment, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
Doc. I like Doc. What are your opinions on
Listen,
Doc?
I like Doc. Doc is he's a player's coach. He's been in the
You gotta
league. He
understand,
knows.
Anthony is a Clippers fan, so he's super jaded about everything in life.
That's fine.
Can I ask you a question though, Swaggy?
She said everything in life.
They finally getting their own stadium. How many years has the team been in existence? They finally getting their own stadium.
What is it that you like about Doc?
Elizabeth
Like,
is the big one.
Like I get he's a player's coach. I get that he's a player's coach. However, if you list the talent that Doc has had and only has one ring to show for it, can we classify Doc Rivers as overrated?
In the regard of the level of talent that he's had, but that talent being unsuccessful in bringing multiple championships.
Right.
Yes, I guess in that aspect you could say he's overrated. But what I love most about Doc is Doc plays or coaches, shall we say, like he's still on the team. You know what I mean? And so that's why I appreciate what he's doing with the Sixers. Now, listen, him and Daryl Morey need to get in a room and figure out this whole Ben Simmons. I'm over Ben Simmons. And I know people are like, I've heard so many people say, listen, he gonna go somewhere else. He gonna thrive. He gonna shine. Philly's gonna miss him. Miss me with that. Okay, you got you're not a Philly guy.
Yeah, no.
At
You know what?
point,
told me that he
at some
wasn't
point,
a
you
Philly
really
guy.
have to start blaming Daryl Morey more than Doc.
You know what
Yes.
showed me that he was not a Philly guy for a fact with Ben Simmons was this past offseason when all the drama started, right? He was posting pictures with all these super fly cars and supermodels and all that shit. That's not a Philly thing. They're hardworking people.
No.
Philly is a hardworking people. You're not going to win over your fans with that bullshit. It's not going to happen.
Now,
You have to
now, I'm
play
not a,
hard and play hard and good.
I'm not a Sixers
Listen.
fan, but I'm a Eagles fan. So I identify with that culture,
Right.
like what Philadelphia wants. And
Man,
this dude
Philly
doing that
fans are
is
scumbags.
not.
Stop it.
Hey man,
What?
you're a Giants fan.
What?
Just be mad. It's okay.
You what?
Just be mad.
You
He's
a
also
Giants fan?
he's also a Giants fan, Eric. So he's
Bruh, I'ma see.
always
Listen
mad.
to me.
Yeah,
Listen,
he's
to me. You got
always
a
mad.
personal invitation. Bring your narrow ass to the sports arena Monday night after the ass whooping you take from us on Sunday.
Man,
Don't go running.
do
Don't
it.
go hiding. I will personally send you the link. You got a personal invitation
Send the link.
Monday
What
night,
you
10
thinking
p.m.
about
Hey,
it?
Eric.
Bring yourself on the
Hey.
show.
If you got
Don't
I've
room,
make me
always
call off
wanted
work
to
to
actually
do
be
that.
on that show sometime.
Oh, Will, I'm gonna get you. But I'm speaking specifically to my man, TSO Security. He gonna need
Yeah,
you here
TSO.
to show up on Monday
You've
night.
been
That's what
warned,
you do.
TSO.
can I just get on for like 15 minutes if he come on? I don't even need the whole show, but if he
Brother.
come, just let me come on a little bit.
You got a standard invite, bro. You ain't even got to ask.
Hey, but
Okay.
yo,
Okay, I do that.
Darius said something earlier about Kimber. Kimber the leader scorer tonight right now,
James.
30 points. Kimber the scorer for the night right now. Kimber
Oh,
Walker.
We got him, James. We got him, James. Talking that nonsense.
I will say this: the Knicks are my second team
Oh
because
wow.
I grew up loving Ewing, Oakley,
Right.
Mason, Starks. I was not a Michael Jordan fan. Like all the
Right.
kids in the 90s, my high school, they were all Bulls.
Yeah,
I
man.
was like,
Michael's
I'm a
that
Knicks
man,
fan.
though. Michael's that man.
Mine was
I
that
respect
dude.
But the Knicks,
Reggie was my
but the Knicks
favorite.
was nice too, though. The Knicks was nice during that period too,
Yeah,
though.
the
They
Knicks
was
were
nice.
And the Knicks was bums, bro. John Starks
No, they
now,
was
man.
not. You got that
Boy,
hater raid.
what
Come
you
on,
You
ripping
got
man.
that
on?
hater raid.
Man,
What are
it's
you
the
drinking?
Bulls over here,
Haterade.
man.
Yeah,
The
you know,
Bulls.
Mike, I gotta go
You
with
need a
Mike
drink?
too.
What you got?
Sometimes
the
I
Bulls,
dream.
bro.
He is me.
I'm
Okay,
saying
so we also talked about the 10-day contracts and everybody coming up and how different the league looks right now as they're going through all these COVID protocols. Who was your favorite 10-day contract that's been signed recently?
That's a good one, Megan.
that's good, right? And she just hit us, ain't let us know nothing ahead of time or nothing. She just come on like,
No,
who you
we're
like?
just picking it. We're just
You know what I'm
picking it.
saying?
We're just
She called
picking
an
it this
audible
week.
right there.
It's
Hey,
Christy.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
She hit him with the Queen of Hoops. Queen of
Yeah.
Hoops
You know what I'm
question.
saying?
I'm gonna put it back on you, Megan. I'm gonna answer a question. What's the question? Who's your 10-day contract?
Lance Stevenson. Okay, y'all know I love emotional players. I love Boogie. I love Meta. Look, I love Meta. I love those emotional players. So Lance Stevenson was my favorite coming out these 10-day contracts. I was like, you know what? I love it. He's back. Is it 2003? Am I graduating high school right now? Like I love
Hey, Lance,
it.
we're gonna need you to blow in Megan's ear for her, make her smile.
I
Come
love
on
it.
now.
I'm sure that would.
Gotta
we need
put
to
a little
get-
tingle in that ear nub.
We need to get Boogie to blow in here. That'll really make her smile.
Stupid. Nah, but you know what? I've been lucky with the Spurs that our COVID outbreak was last season. And not saying that it can't happen again, because it most definitely can happen again. And as we're starting to see, like it's not going to go away. This is something that we're just going to have to adapt to. And that was something that I agreed with Silver, where he was just like, we have to figure out how to play through this. But I did not like his comments about allowing players that are asymptomatic to go ahead and play. Like, I think that's dangerous. It's just, it's hella dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, no, call up your G League players. Do whatever you got to do to get through the season. I support that. But don't let somebody that's positive be out on the court. No, I disagree completely.
I can't get behind that at all. I completely agree with you. Listen, I don't mean to kind of sound like Stephen A in this regard, but on a call with him the other day, he was very adamant about it. He's like, listen, Commissioner Adam Silver, the owners of the owners of the NBA and the NBPA, National Basketball Players Association, they all need to get together and be like, listen, here's how it's going down. Your teams, your players have 48 hours to either get vaccinated or they ain't playing.
Kick
One
rocks.
or the other.
Kick rocks.
Ain't no in between.
But
This
I mean,
is
when
your
you got
choice.
when you got people that are like, and I hate to put it this way, but negotiating with terrorists, with Kyrie, allowing him to come in and be a part-time ball player.
He's a face of the league. How do you
No,
tell
he's
a
not the
face?
face of the
He's
league.
not the
No,
face. He's not a face of no league. Stop your mess.
No.
Stop your mess. Not
That
a
is
face of no
negotiating
league.
with terrorism. That's what it is.
Kyrie Irving is
not
a
a
top
face.
15 player in the league.
He is not no
Okay.
face of no
No, he's
league.
not.
Okay.
Not the face
Top
of the league.
15.
You can be
I
top
will give
15
you top
at
15.
15.
I
and not be the face
guarantee
of
you
the
right
league.
But
now,
he is not
Kyrie is
a
like
face
top 10, top
He's
5
a
face of the league right now.
So you
No.
gotta
Identifiable
sometimes you gotta
face
accept
of the
that
league,
This
bro.
person is bringing you money, regardless of what he's doing, his antics. At the
How
end
is
of
he
the
Bringing in
day,
that money.
money?
How is he bringing money?
Get home.
people want to
bringing in
see
that
who
money
James
with the
Harden.
earnings.
You're the only one that want to see him.
Kyrie Irving is not playing right now, guys. And he's
Right.
still
No, but he was about to.
conjuring
That's the
up
thing.
this
He was
attitude.
about to.
And
He
he-
was
and he-
about to.
and
But
he's
he's
still
still-
getting these.
he's still conjuring up this conversation.
And he's still
that
getting
we're-
these
we're still
headlines. And
talking
when he
about
comes
this.
back, that's the biggest news of the
Because
week.
he just came back and then got put in COVID protocols. That's why people are talking about him.
No,
Do you
because
remember-
he's
He
a
been in
face
protocol.
this
He been in
league. He's a
COVID
face in this
protocols all
league.
season.
Regardless of
No.
He
regardless-
want to play
It was
'cause they
not.
vaccinated.
Let,
He
let-
was
let me,
not
cla- let, me,
COVID.
let me clarify for you. It wasn't COVID protocols. He is in a state. His team is in a state where if you're not
Not
vaccinated,
state, New York
I mean,
City.
it's
New York City.
the city, excuse me, in New York City, where you cannot gather in a arena around large groups of people if you're not vaccinated.
This
So
is not
due
just
to
for the
that-
players. This is you.
Yeah, this is
as
for
a fan.
anybody.
You cannot
Anybody.
be in there
And
as a
All right.
fan.
Hey,
So
Dakota's
Be
he
in there
cannot
like that.
play home games.
let me pose another
Dakota's
question.
part about
Let me
this.
pose another question,
Dakota,
y'all.
hold on, John. Dakota's thing about this, because in 2020, New York was the most open state during COVID.
No.
I
It was
w-
not.
I coulda had-
It was
I coulda
not.
w-
No. It was
No, it
not.
wasn't. Florida
No, it
was.
was not.
I can tell you,
Eric
Florida
was,
was.
Eric was there.
Florida-
Okay,
Texas was the most open.
my bad, man. I take that back. But I'm saying as far as flying, they never shut down to the point where nobody can come into the state. The flights were like halfway filled.
Who did
Anybody
shut
can
down
shut
the state?
on there.
Who did shut their state down? Because not Texas.
Right. Chicago
Iowa.
didn't. I went there. I went a couple places. They shut them down. Charlotte never shut theirs
So
down.
Jahan, what was the question that you were going to put out?
Right, y'all saying Kyrie's not a face, right?
No.
All right, because I feel like Brooklyn has 3 faces in this league, and I feel
Right,
like
but
anybody within
That's
the
not
top
of the
15,
league. That's of the Nets.
And we could argue the three faces of the Nets are Steve
NBA,
Nash,
NBA.
Kevin Durant, and James Harden. We could argue that that's the three faces of the Nets.
No
Well,
way.
at least for this
No
season.
way.
You
No
can't
way.
say so. The coach can't be a face of a
He
team.
said Steve Nash.
I agree, but Steve Nash time
He's
is
the head
Kevin.
coach. He's the head coach.
His time is Kevin Wynn. Steve Nash don't get more press than Kyrie Irving. It's what it is.
Only
Like,
because Kyrie Irving
Now-
believes the earth is flat.
I forgot.
Now,
Steve
we'll
Nash
give you
was the
this.
coach.
Kyrie.
I'll give you this, Jahan. This is the one point I'll give you.
All right.
Any news or any comments about you are good comments. I'll give you that.
Okay.
But a lot of the things you hear about Kyrie are not good. But they are press. But they're
It's
not
press.
good press.
Hey, what?
Okay.
Who said it? All press is good press. Who
I
said
just
that?
said that.
Oh, no, hold on. The only
Who
reason
said
you're
that?
saying
Go,
something
go.
like that is because you like every team in the league.
No, I don't. I'm
Yes,
a
Yes,
Hornets.
you do.
Listen,
Yes,
I'm a
you
Hornets
do.
fan,
You're
a Steph
a
Curry
bandwagon
fan,
to
and a
the
KD fan.
fullest.
A Hornets fan, a Steph Curry fan, and a KD fan. That's it.
He said he wants to argue with John.
Tyler, get on, man. Get on. I miss
No,
you.
he's at the airport. He's at the airport. Okay, so let's move over to the W for a minute. We saw a couple of coaching positions become open within New York and Phoenix, right? We heard some talk about Becky possibly coming back to the W and being a head coach over there. And my comment was that I didn't think that she was going to take the pay cut coming from because as an NBA assistant, as Pop's assistant, she makes almost $750,000 a year, right? And I really didn't think that she was going to come back to the W because of that, because she just had 2 boys, she has 2 kids, and they're relatively young. I couldn't see her taking the pay cut and coming back. I thought her heart lied within the NBA at this point in time. And she came out with a quote this week and said, don't count her out. Like, the W is her, and she would be proud to be a head coach. So y'all's thoughts on that? Do y'all see her being a head coach at either one of those teams?
Yep.
Honestly, I think she should be making over $1 million.
Okay, but she's not going to make that as a coach in the W. Period. It's not going to happen.
No,
I
no,
think
I'm
she
talking
could
about
be
just
a
working
head
for
coach
Pop.
in the WNBA and the NBA.
You think she can
I
do
think
both?
she could do both.
Why not?
Not at the
Really?
same
Why not?
That's
time, of
interesting.
course, but
Why not? Candace does both. Candace is an analyst for
True.
TNT,
And she plays,
and
yeah.
she plays for the
You
Chicago
know
Sky.
what?
So why can't
That's a good
why
point.
can't
I
Becky
hadn't
do
thought
both?
about that. I hadn't thought about her being able to do both because Candace does do both. And she's a commentator, she's an analyst throughout the NBA season, and then during WNBA, she's
like
the
I
player.
would be happy with Becky getting a job in the NBA as a head coach or the WNBA. She's a phenomenal
All right,
basketball
well,
mind, and she
I
knows
think-
her stuff. She knew her stuff
most definitely.
even before going under the Pop system,
Big
and
facts.
it's even
Yeah.
made
Well,
her
and when we
smarter.
bring that up, the New
Yeah.
York, that's the team that she played. That's the team that drafted her, and she played most of her career in New York.
So true.
Do you think that she would look better than Sandy over in New York? Because I think Sandy is the perfect fit for New York, in my opinion. Phoenix,
Megan,
let's
that's
say,
Becky is going to be a perfect fit for it. She's going to be a perfect fit wherever she goes.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
think she
agree
could go
because
anywhere in the
I've
WNBA
heard-
and be
I think
and
Megan-
fit. But
I think
think
you
the
were the one
perfect
who
fit
told me
for
this,
her-
Megan, or someone else said, and I agree. Players love Becky. They're behind her 100%.
we do
Yeah.
love
Will
Becky.
is spicy
We
tonight.
do love
Will is
Becky.
spicy tonight.
I
Yeah.
like Becky.
He try-
Listen,
He
Will, I
trying. He coming
agree
with
with
the
you.
sauce.
I feel like no matter where Becky goes, what team she goes to, Becky's going to have that instant impact.
Mhm.
I have to agree with Megan on this one. I feel like Sandy, having watched Sandy coach the Phoenix Mercury and what she was able to do with that team, the impact she had on a lot of those players, from Diana Taurasi to Brittany Griner to Skylar Diggins Smith,
Roxy.
just the evolution of the Phoenix Mercury. Now listen, she only brought them one championship. Okay.
And it was early in her coaching
was-
career, so
exactly.
that leaves the questions of like, was it because you remember how you remember after Jimmy Johnson, Switzer took over and he won the Super Bowl, and it was all basically Jimmy Johnson's team. I know y'all don't want to talk about the Cowboys, but I'm just saying.
No,
and
that's a
We
great
could talk
analogy.
about Jimmy Johnson.
analogy
Talk about
wise.
Jimmy Johnson.
That's a great analogy.
He
What I'm
says
saying
you.
is, I think Sandy can come into New York with the Nigel Laney, a Sabrina Ionescu, You know, and I think she can have that same type of result
They had
with
3
that team.
players on the all rookie team, literally. That's what I want
Right.
to talk about. They had 3 players on the all rookie team. They had Dee Dee, they had the chick that won Rookie of the Year, which was Michaela, and then somebody else. I can't remember her name, but they had 3 people that were on the all rookie team right there. So you have somebody that's so experienced like Sandy come in, and you're not talking about experience as in just Derek Fisher experience, because please don't get me started on him. Get him out the fucking league right now.
I know 2 words that'll piss
you
Megan
can
off
have-
immediately
I'm
right
not-
now.
I'm
Derek
Get him out the
Fisher.
league.
As-
I'm
as
ready
a-
to start a petition. Well, okay, we signing
As
all
a
these
Sparks
petitions for
fan-
everybody else. Get Derek Fisher out the league.
You
I'm
have
not
the
the one
opposite effect,
signature
though, too,
Megan
Megan.
McGee. Christ.
You can
As a
Fine.
Sparks fan, I've been trying to get him out the league for like 2 years.
Sandy could have looked good. Sandy could have looked good because Diana and Skylar and Brittany were so good.
Right.
Like she could go to New York and bomb. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think she will, because Sandy has that experience. You have to understand, Sandy Brondello, you know how we look at certain coaches and we put them on tiers.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you look at the WNBA and you look at the coaches who have come in and out of that league, Sandy Brondello is one of the top coaches in that league. And she needs to be given her flowers based on what she was able to do. It takes a lot to be able to continually coach and elevate and motivate a star like Diana Taurasi.
But
Okay.
at the same time, she only got 1 title in that span.
I understand that. But the level of competition, you also have to recognize. Look how difficult
Because
it
this is the best era of WNBA, just to be honest. Like I love
Yes,
Cheryl.
it is.
I love seeing, you know what I mean? Like I love that whole beginning
Right,
era. That's what brought me into women's basketball in the first
I-
place. What
the
made me
last 2
believe that
seasons.
women could be in that position. But I mean, everybody's records are meant to be broken.
Right.
And so they've evolved, and so the goats change. It's different eras, and this is literally that's exactly why the DT is the GOAT, because she evolved past what's already happened.
DT is the GOAT. DT is the GOAT.
DT
So
is
what
the
I
So
GOAT.
it's like
What
when
I
we talk
wanna
about the
say
NBA. Oh, go ahead, Eric.
I just want to say this real quick, cool, and I'll let you go. Thank you, sir. 2 years ago was when I got my start in the WNBA. Facts. They were here in my backyard, and I saw an opportunity as a media guy to get in.
Right.
What I saw in 2020 when they were down here in the bubble was a group of athletes still doing what they love, but yet and still having the wherewithal to recognize what was going on in the world and make a huge impact. Something that I haven't seen in other major organizations. That's what made me fall in love with the team. And then this past season, seeing them kind of get back to how things were prior to the bubble, being able to travel, going to the All-Star game with Megan Price, just embodying that whole entire organization. I was like, wow, I've been sleeping on this for 23 years. And
did
I
y'all
was
stuff,
fortunate
man.
enough to be at the WNBA finals. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? I was there for games 3 and 4 to watch 12,000 people fill up the Wintrust Arena, to watch what the Chicago Sky were able to do. And yeah, I'm biased. That's my team. I love them.
Right.
Ain't no team in Florida. Ain't no team in Philly. Chicago showed me love. I'm showing them love. But I say all that to say
As you
this.
should.
I also looked at the coaches, and whether it be Bill Laimbeer, whether it be Vicki Johnson, whether it be James Wade, Sandy Brondello, you know, Cheryl Reeves. I mean, it's just, you have to really have a true appreciation for what they are doing in an environment where your window is that big.
Charlotte will get one before Philly does.
Like,
No, I
you
think
have
those
to
are the
understand-
2 destinations. I think those are 2 destinations that are on the top of the list right there. I think a lot of people are talking about Charlotte wants their team back.
Carolina needs to get one, and Philly
Their
definitely needs.
their
I mean,
teams are their fans.
Charlotte
are
will
dedicated.
probably still be my second team.
Okay.
but let me end
Honestly,
with
when it
this, and
come-
then I do want to. I
when
want
it
to kick
come
it
to
over to my
Hoopers,
man. Cool. Let
Seattle
me just
win.
end with this really quick. Anybody who has never watched or been to a game, you are missing out. And as Megan Price and I will both tell you, this season is 101 days. between the beginning of the regular season and the end of the regular season, you best believe there's going to be a lot of talk from May to August about this team and about this organization, excuse me, not just this team. I am just so excited that I get the opportunity to be there because there's nothing like it. I've been to NFL games, baseball games, hockey games. I've been to NBA games. Hell, covered the Magic. The WNBA is something special. And anyone who is looking to get themselves to kind of get their foot in the door, that's the organization you need to be with.
Absolutely.
So-
Okay, so when we were in Vegas, tell them how for real those Vegas fans are. Like they love their WNBA team there
Oh
in
my
Vegas.
God, yeah.
Like those fans are dedicated. Like I
You know-
know
you know what I
Jahan
say?
about to hit us. He
You
hates
know what I
Vegas.
say? Dog days is.
Hey, to be fair, Las Vegas, they love all their sports. It's nothing to do in the middle of
Okay.
the desert, bro. All they,
I'm
But I
not.
just
I'm
I
not
love that
even
they
trying to
embrace the
sound like.
women.
like
You know?
I'm not trying to
what's
sound like a
the-
suck up.
hold
Oh,
on,
go ahead.
Will. The hockey team, they
Oh, yeah,
wasn't
the
even
Golden
there
Knights.
yet.
Yep.
True.
They
No,
wasn't
they're
even
hockey
there
team.
yet. And the whole city embraced them. The Raiders, they was what, a year and a half, 2 years removed, and they was already rooting for the Raiders from
That's
Oakland
true.
to Las
That's
Vegas.
true.
Like they don't have nothing else to do out there. So they literally they're diehards.
If they're
I know
not gambling.
people that sold their house.
I
and
know
moved to
people that
Las
don't like
Vegas.
UNLV and they've been there all their life.
Who the hell rooting for UNLV?
Stay,
Sean
Jahan,
Mary?
you always on that hater shit. Will, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, because he threw me off with the
I
UNLV
used to like
thing.
the WNBA, but I have to give credit to Eric and Megan for actually getting me hooked on it.
Love it. No, you know what? And that's the thing. We saw one of our colleagues do an interview yesterday with a WNBA agent, and she commented that, and her name Chantel Smith Jones, and she commented that just keep talking about the W, like that's what's going to bring exposure to it. And so,
Big
if you
fact.
don't have a team in your town, it's okay. Go ahead and keep watching.
Find
Keep
one.
talking about it. You know what
Shoot,
I mean? Keep following
exactly.
it.
Like
Root for the goat.
Megan knows I've adopted the Seattle Storm ever since Brianna
course, 'cause
Stewart
you-
and Sue Bird.
Right.
a
Yeah. Being a
bandwagoner, too.
UConn fan, absolutely being a Seattle fan
Oh.
is just awesome.
Hey, I'm telling y'all right
And
now,
shout
I'm
out-
in a Twitter
shout out to
feud
Tanisha
with
Wright.
Fanatics right now. Me and Fanatics are going at it because I look on the WNBA website and I'm trying to find me some Chicago Sky gear. And I was like, I asked Fanatics straight up. I'm like, how y'all got every team in the WNBA on your website except the 2021 champs? Like,
They
what's
sold
kinda
out.
weird.
They sold out quick.
I don't
That's
care.
why.
I'm gonna
I don't
tell you,
care.
Get more, right?
I want
You
more.
wanna hear why?
Listen, I'm trying to give y'all money.
Yes. So
I
by
bet you gonna see
you
the
got the orange
Sparks on there.
sweatshirt. You got the orange
Because-
sweatshirt.
because I'm
Nah,
gonna tell
hey,
you
I
why.
need one of those.
Yes,
get
no,
one.
rock your orange WNBA sweatshirt. They got one that's like clouds, and so it's orange and white. That's the one I'm getting. You don't have to give money to just your team. Give money to
Oh,
the
No,
league.
I'm a support.
Show
I'm a
support
support
no
the
matter
league.
what.
Right.
That was Diana Taurasi's title. They stole her title.
This motherfucker here.
Shout out.
Please.
Hey, look, stuff like that you have to just started doing.
Y'all
Shout out to
not going
Tanisha
back to
Wright.
back.
And shout out
Y'all
to
not
the
going
Dream
back to back.
because Trinity Carter is back in the building working out now.
Okay.
is, so-
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what's up. So that's going to be major
Hey.
for the
You
Dream
know who
next
has
year.
2 first-round picks again
Dallas.
this season?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Hey, what's
We got
it?
the number 4 pick, and then we got another first-round pick.
I'm gonna tell y'all
too.
right now.
At the number 3.
Outside of Chicago, Vicky Johnson, what Vicky Johnson is doing with that Dallas team, honest to God, scares me.
You know,
For real.
Yeah.
what she
They
talked
like
no,
the
what she
damn.
talked
They like the
about.
Oklahoma Thunder.
What she talked about? No. That's their GM, and he's dope at what he does too. But Vicky, one of my favorite things that she talks about as being so important is defense. You have to play both sides of the ball. Like she's so serious about that. Like you can go in there, you can shoot because she had Arike used to be the league's scoring champ season before last, and so scoring is not a problem for Dallas. And when she came in, she was like, defense has to be that important. I respect that. You have to play both sides of the ball.
Yes, you do.
Now, what I was going to say earlier, I'm going to just slide in now. I got a second because Jahan ain't yelling. To just the thing with the WNBA now is it's kind of like when we talk about the NBA back like in like 70s or the 80s, and then how it's evolved. The players have gotten more athletic. They got better. They've been playing since they were little kids, AAU, all that. We're getting that with the women's basketball now as well. So what you're seeing is you're seeing better players. You're seeing women that are prepared to go out there and play a full season. They're ready to play. You got ladies that's dunking. You're getting treatments. You're getting so much from the women's side of things as well. So that's why you're not seeing teams be as dominant, because the talent is becoming more spread out in the WNBA, just like it has in the NBA.
But you got 144 women that are they are the top of the top. Any place they go, they gonna be. If you on the bench on one team, you can be a starter on another team, and that's where
it's the opportunity.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh yeah,
And
Jonquel Jones had a ridiculous season, and I still think Minnesota, they lost a ton of Minnesota Lynx. They lost a ton of stars. We saw them. Maya Moore retired, or not necessarily exactly retired. She still hasn't ruled out a comeback, but I think she's done personally. We saw a lot go on in Minnesota. They still maintain the 4 seed. Reeves took over for USA Basketball, so definitely still have to talk about everybody else in the league. To attribute to what you were talking about, Cool. Not only are they ready to play in that WNBA season, and so this season is going to be 36 games, most games they've ever had in a season. All year long, they play basketball. They're overseas right now. As soon as the finals start, and even before the finals start, a lot of those leagues are already starting their season. So they play all year long. They come in and they're ready. So definitely want to shout out the WNBA. I think as long as we keep talking about them, their exposure is going to become more. So do what you can. If you love the WNBA, if you love women's basketball, watch college ball. It's the first season that we're going to be able to have the March Madness logo on our tournament. In the history of the tournament, it's the first year.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, honestly.
As much as I love my Huskies, I'm really sad.
Yeah, no, it's a tough season right now for Gino and them, but
they're gonna be fine.
Still there.
She'll be back in 6 to 8
exactly.
She'll be back. She'll be back.
Okay.
Once the tournament starts.
One last question before we go.
Okay.
I posted this to the group earlier. Dawn Staley and all the success that she's had in South Carolina, right? She's just super dominant, and she produces WNBA.
Just beat Stanford the other night.
Yeah, beat Stanford, right? Okay. Also, UT beat Stanford. I just want to throw that out there.
Hook 'em.
Okay, but South Carolina produces professional athletes all the time. Are we going to see Dawn, because she's done with USA Basketball, are we going to see Dawn move on to the NBA? Are we going to see Dawn move on to the WNBA? Or are we going to see her continue her program there at South Carolina?
Yeah, South Carolina.
You think
Stay
so?
in South Carolina.
It depends on what she wants. It depends on what her goals are.
I say Dawn to Phoenix.
Oh, I like it.
I say she should stay there and become the Pat Summitt, the Gino Auriemma of South Carolina.
I agree.
Okay, it's a possibility.
I like that, but I think that if you still have Diana Taurasi, Brittany, and Skylar together, along with Sophie Cunningham, who may come back, who may not.
1 year of it, though.
I think that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying this is the all-in move right now. You get Dawn on a 2-year contract and say, we're going to give you what Sandy left. We're going to get everybody back. Bring us a championship. And I say you
because when they let Sandy go, or it was like mutual parting ways, right? It was mutual parting ways, right? And to me, when that happened, I was like, Phoenix pulling out all stops to get DT one more championship. That's what it felt like. So
if they I would leave for that.
You wouldn't leave to get a championship for the GOAT of women's basketball?
Hey, man. Send it to the Sparks.
No. Yeah, get Derek out of there right now. Get Derek Fisher out the league right fucking now.
Okay, so can you say, all right, so Megan, let me ask you this question really quick. I know this is your show. Do you think NECA and Dawn would work well together?
Ooh, I love it. Now that you bring that, I hadn't thought about it, but I think they would work great together. Dawn
Okay.
is absolutely a player's coach.
Hold on. Don't take away my sparks.
It's not taking it away. That's
That's not
putting
taking it away.
Dawn
It's giving
on
you
your
what you
team.
want.
That's putting Dawn on your team.
It's putting Dawn as the head
Like,
coach.
not just NECA,
Hold on,
but
okay.
her sister,
Man,
Teeny. I think
hold
they
on.
would all work well
Hey,
together.
when he said
good.
Dawn, I heard Diana.
No.
I was like, hold
No,
on.
no. Put Dawn over there in LA. I like it. I like it. I like
Okay.
it a lot.
All right.
I think Dawn would be good in
I
LA
think
too.
that's the right person to get
For
NECA
real.
what she deserves. I mean, what is she? She's the president of the Players Association, and then Chini is the VP. Is that right? So no, I think that's excellent right there. They need something. They need
Yeah,
a
shit.
shakeup. How do
My
you
bad,
trade?
Eric.
How do you trade one of the best players in the league? You benched her. You benched her in an elimination game, and then the next season she wins a championship in Candace Parker. Like, get Derek Fisher out the league right now.
Hey,
No, I
Yeah,
think
Derek
I
Fisher's-
think I think
He
I
get a
think
lot of heat.
Derek.
me on,
And he
but
deserves
I'm a
it.
little empty
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
no, we're done. Everybody,
I just
give
wanna
your
let y'all
final
know.
shout out.
Cool.
Hey,
Will,
Derek-
Jahan, much love to y'all. Megan, appreciate you.
Swaggy, hold it
Thanks,
down, man.
My man, Mr. Security.
Appreciate you,
Don't
Eric.
forget, Monday night, don't go into hiding because I'm gonna come find you.
Oh,
after you
he
get
will.
the ass whooping from Philly.
Just kidding.
Just letting you know.
Please.
Thanks,
Don't
Eric.
go into
I
hiding.
got you.
Have a
Appreciate
good
you
night,
coming on,
Eric.
bro.
Appreciate
Guy
y'all.
right
Love
there.
everybody.
My
Merry
guy
Christmas.
right there.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right, y'all give your
Hey.
final shout outs and we done.
Let me go first then, because I gotta be done. Shout out to all my folks out there, that tuned in on the random. It's Sip Off Business. Everything we do over here is smarter than the other guys, okay? We the ones, man. It's the one you come over here and have a great time. So with your folks. Tap in with me on Aunt Buddy at Instagram, Aunt Brown on Facebook, whatever the case may be. Drive off the drive too. We never gonna stop that, okay? Y'all be blessed out there. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
For sure.
For sure. Go ahead, Big Will.
Will.
I want to thank you guys for having me. You guys can find me on the NBA Carousel 8 p.m. on Monday nights talking about the Charlotte Hornets. I'll probably be on the Sip Off more and more now that I had fun again. I just was absent for a while. And you can also find me hopefully returning to the Gauntlet sooner or later. Peace.
Well, I'll go ahead and go since it's y'all's thing up in here. So not this Friday, because we're gonna go ahead and take Christmas Eve off. But shout out, to Play Call Sports Talk Show, always interactive sports talk. Monday nights NBA Carousel, hosted by the lady with the Dallas Cowboys t-shirt on. We're gonna let that go tonight though. Megan Price. You know what I'm saying? That's Monday nights, 8:00, or it's 8:15. I know it's somewhere in there. Then of course, Play Call Sports Talk. I said 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No new show this week, but lots of quality previous week shows that you can feel free to go through and just select one and watch that joint this week.
Absolutely.
That part, man. Support the big homie, man.
Let me know how to order the hat. I'm pairing it with one of my Dak shirts.
I got
we
you.
got an ordering link now. You got?
No, I'm working
you
on.
ain't
I'm,
even put
I'm
no
working on
link
some
on.
things. No, I'm working on some things. I got
I'm about to DM you my address, man. I need one that you gonna
Boy.
do tomorrow.
The part-time public figure. You can find me here on Thursday nights. You can find me guest starring whenever I can.
Tevin Campbell.
I've guest starred on a couple shows here, namely Play Callers, The Gauntlet,
Sports Arena.
et cetera, Sports Arena, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Shout out to Eric for coming on tonight. Shout out to Cool for coming on tonight. Shout out to Will for coming on tonight. Shout out for Tyler for being active in the comments. Samantha for being active in the comments.
Hey, boss lady.
I'm not hard to find though. Even though I'm a part-time public figure, you can find me. Post it up.
Saying you eat like Sunday mornings.
Hey, Jahan.
Jahan looking like Lionel Richie with a beard.
Look in the comments, bro. Look in the comments. You forgot something.
Who?
Cage Rangers.
You better shout it out.
Yeah, Cage Rangers. I'm definitely on there occasionally. Doing shows.
Occasionally, this dude, he get on my nerves.
You know what I'm
Part-time
saying? I'm
publicist,
definitely
man.
on there doing
You
shows.
just got to throw that
with
occasional, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, definitely shout out to everything that I'm on. Y'all guys are inspirational with y'all podcast. Everybody that's come on made me a better podcaster.
Hey,
That's it.
hey,
All
make
right,
sure
guys,
you go down. Hey,
we're gonna
if
call
you
it
in
a wrap.
Charlotte, if you're in Charlotte right now, go down to your local church. You're gonna see a person that look like Jahan. He got bean pies, final calls.
Don't do him like that.
Me
All
and
right, I
Mike
just
will
want to tell
just
everybody
experience
happy
your life.
holidays. I'm gonna have the tree for one more week. This lasts
Please don't.
until New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, and then I take it down. Y'all was talking about
She
my
been
tree
doing it.
all season.
She been doing this since Thanksgiving, man. Like, let it go.
Okay, I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna take it down on time.
Dang.
But I hope everybody has a happy holidays. Thank y'all so much for watching, and we out.